15-7.
All right, we got about a 2-minute call before race 1. That is going to be Sean, Jeffrey, Shane, and Fat Pat. I will need 17.5 four-wheel drive out there to Marshall. So again, we got about 2-minute call.
$15-2. $15-7.
All right, track is open.
Fat Pat.
Got all my drivers up there. Thank you to my marshals. Oh, and Fat Pat losing a wheel early.
Shane Baker.
At least it happened now and not when the race started.
Jeffrey Moore.
We'll take this spot, Gary. All right, we'll give Fat Pat Brant. Brian's already bringing him back out. All right, lineup is going to be Sean on the 1, Jeffrey 2, Shane 3, and Pat will take the back. Thank you to all my marshals for getting out there. I do appreciate you. Yeah. All right. Let me go get it out of the special folder. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Off and running, race number 1. First night on the half new track layout. These guys getting into some trouble off the triple. It's like Shane taking over the early lead, coming across the line. Running that pink and green Schumacher. Oh, TLR, excuse me. It is Sean right there in the 2 spot, rocking a new body, liking the colors. He's got the proper JC body on there as well. If you guys looking for a good body, it's the S2J Concepts. It's the body I've ran for almost a decade. Shane running away from these guys down the straightaway and across the line. Green, pink. Jeffrey now up into the 2 spot. Jeffrey looking quick. The purple, white coming through the double single. Sean 3, Pat in the 4. Just remember, guys, be mindful of your leader, pink and green, through the double single. That's one way to do it. Still got a lot of time left to go out there. Coming up on to 3 minutes left to go. Shane having some troubles getting around Pat. All right, we are now halfway through, and Jeffrey putting the move on him. Nice pass up the inside. Down the straightaway, first and second. Jeffrey nice and easy down that downhill double, trying to line up that triple. That is a task in itself. Let's watch the double, both of them go down, but Shane gets the nice flip. Back into the race lead, less than 2 to go. Beat it. Oh, Jeffrey throws it away. He's got to keep a nice calm head. Still lots of racing left to go. Sean trying to join that battle. Hits a pile up. Shane almost a lap up on these guys now. Shows you it could change awfully quick. Jeffrey makes it nice and easy for his pal. Oh, and then gives him the boot in the next corner. He said, I don't think so. Just when you think he let you by, he gives you the one in the back. 1 minute left to go. 1 to go, drivers. Closest battle out there is for the 2 spot, Sean and Jeffrey. And Sean gets the swift boot from the leader. That will put Jeffrey, and again Jeffrey gets him in that corner. About 35 seconds to go. We've got the open 2-wheel drives coming up next. And it was great driving talent out of Shane. Getting around that corner on 2 wheels. About 15 seconds left to go. Shane, if he gets a good lap here, he could go out for one more. Jeffrey will go out for one more. Shane, not a chance. Shane, you are done. There is Sean, Fat Pat, and Jeffrey Moore sends it into the sweeper. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. It was Sean taking third, Jeffrey 2, and Shane gonna set the pace at an 18.502. So we have got race number 2, open two-wheel drive. Should have Chad, Chenzo, and Jared Stokes.
Chad. Jared Stokes. Vincent Ringler.
Yeah, one center, one there. Be aight. Only 3 of them. Oh, beat it, Stokes. All right, thank you to Gary and Jeffrey. Let's go ahead and line these cats up. We got Chad on the 1, Vinny 2, Jared Stokes. He's a trooper. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We're off and running race number 2. It's a nice clean start out of these guys. That's what you expect out of this group. Very experienced drivers. Chad gonna lead them around. Vinny right there in the 2 spot. Stokes giving him a stiff one in the rear end. Oh, it's finding some traction at the end of the straightaway. That's probably the only corner these guys will traction roll in. Chad looking good out front through the downhill double. Had a 13.9 last time by. Jared Stokes 13.4 as Chad goes down. Stokes going to close that gap as it's falling apart here for Chad. There is Vinny in the 3 spot. Just turned his best lap at 13.7 as Stokes down. They're all going to be single filed once again down the straightaway. Whoa, the big push out of the front end on Stokes. Chenzo not happy about it. Oh, man, these guys crashing all over the place. At least they're getting lucky rollovers. There is Chad across the line, coming up on to 3 minutes left to go. Battle through the sweeper. Oh, Stokes gets lucky there. And again gets lucky, gives the boot to Chenzo. So we are just about halfway through this thing. Halfway. There's a good lap out of Stokes, 13.3. Here's Chad having the fastest lap of the race, 13.1. Current pace looking, I don't know, 21.512 out of Chad. Chad's car looks pretty hooked up through the new section. There's definitely a groove starting to form in there. Right. So we are less than 2. Chad down that straightaway. Nice and easy on the turn application there. That's how you limit traction roll. Chad's starting to drop that pace, 21.506. Oh. Gets a good marshal out of Shane. He's been putting in work on the old kickstand. Kickstand. I think kickstand. It's just about 1 minute left to go. Race 3, 17.5, two-wheel drive. We got Tony making his comeback. Sean King, Tanner, and David coming up next. As Chad throws down a new fast lap, 13 flat. Whoa, Stokes didn't even make it to the corner before he traction rolled. Showing that those raw speed tires have got some grip in them. "20 seconds left to go. So 5 seconds to go. Looks like this could be it here for Stokes. He's going to send it into the sweeper and gets the lap. Keep it going. Chenzo, you are done. There is Chad across the line. One more to go. Down the straightaway for Jared Stokes. That is the race. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. And I could use at least one volunteer marshal for this next race. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Tanner Dillon,
Cool.
Sean King, David Stevenson,
Hey, hey, Chad, if you want to take that far corner. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, watch sweeper, watch the sweeper.
Tony Eppolito,
All right, let's go ahead and shut them down, drivers. No more laps, please. No more laps. You got Tony taking the 1, Sean 2, Tanner 3, and David on the 4. No, I want to put you on the front. Throwing you into the deep end, Tony. All right, drivers and marshals. We are live in less than 5. We are off and running. Oh, Sean down early. So does Tanner. Look at the start out of David. Into the race lead off the 4th spot in 3 corners. Got Tanner in the 2 spot. Trouble here for Sean. And Tony getting tangled up. So that will put Tanner to the race lead. Orange nose, purple back. Oh, and he goes down. Short-lived lead there for Tanner. Hands it right back over to David. Got Sean trying to get his way back into that battle. Already first minute in this one. And wouldn't you know it, it's the Team Associated leading the field. You love to see it. Tanner in the 2. Sean coming in fast. Through that double single. Who got lucky there? That landing is falling away on the inside. It's the 3-way battle for the lead coming through that double single now. Tanner's been getting awfully quick these past couple weeks. Oh, Sean giving the boot to David. No harm, no foul. They get back going. These guys got to work together. Tanner's putting in good laps here, 14-5. Oh, David looking up the inside. Chose not to hit the trigger. Oh, and now he does, but they get tangled up. Gives the 2-for-1 special to Sean King. Down in the center. There is your leader across the line. Whoa, Tanner getting all sorts out of shape down the straightaway. David 2, Tanner 3, Tony rounding out the field. So we are halfway through. Ooh. With 2 minutes left to go, things starting to die down. Everybody in their own section of track. Race leader coming through the double, single, white, black, gold. TLR down the straightaway. David in the 2 spot, silver, purple. Running the only Team Associated out there. Got Tanner down the straightaway. Orange nose, purple back, another TLR, and Tony running the X-ray. It's just about 1 minute left to go. Watch the sweeper. It's clear. About 45 seconds left to go. Got the final race of the first round, 17.5 four-wheel drive. That was a big one. "30 seconds to go. David not too far off the back of Sean down that straightaway. Sean just nice, smooth laps is all he's looking for. So these guys going out for one more. White flag is out. That is time. Sean going to take round one. One more to go. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my volunteer. As Tanner takes it. Don't. All right. Tanner.
Brian Langdon. Bob Torvand. Kendra Knowles. Gary Weaver.
All right, I've got all my drivers checked in. Thank you to my marshals. Let's go ahead and shut it down. It's going to be Kendra takes the 1, Brian 2, Bob 3 with Gary Weaver. Right. All right, drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. We're off and running. Surprised I didn't see more four-wheel drive sign up tonight. Well, there were, but I had to balance out some classes. Kendra, nice, clean start out front. Brian hitting a triple in the 2 spot. It's a good start for Bob in the 3 spot. I was driving Gary's car in practice, and boy, I tell you what, that might be the easiest car I've ever driven in my entire career. Oh, trying to make the move on Bob, didn't pay out for him. As Kendra starting to pull a gap on Brian. As Kendra comes across the line, blue, pink, and white. Running the TLR 22.4. The old 22.4. There's Brian in the 2 spot. Gary closing right up onto the back wing through that triple. Oh, Brian coming up short off that triple. Oh, Gary almost tosses it away. Gary's got to keep his eyes forward. Don't worry about what's going on behind you. So we are 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Kendra, whoa, big grip of the throttle coming off that triple. It's across the line there for Kendra. Pace sits at a 21.507. Gary in the 2 spot. Brian 3. There is Bob in the 4. Halfway through this one, drivers. So we will take a 10-15 minute break in between the rounds tonight, since we are done within the half hour. Kendra across the line goes 14.3 that time by. Here's Gary. 14.5 out of Gary. And Brian 14.1 with Gary going down. Gets a helpful Marshall, but Brian right on his back wing coming through that front double down the straightaway. Yeah, that didn't look good from the jump. Minute 30 to go. Just remember to be mindful of your leader. Blue, pink, and white coming through the double single. Down the straightaway for your lead driver, Kendra Knowles. Ooh. Gary in that 2 spot. Brian still challenging. Trying for the triple. 1 minute to go. 1 to go. About 15 seconds to go. Looks like Kendra and Brian will go out for one more. This will be their white flag lap. Gary gonna make it. Bob, it's gonna be close. Come on, Bob. Oh, and he does it. Keep it going. Keep it going. There's Kendra. Brian, you two are done. Here's second place finisher Gary Weaver across the line. And one more down the straightaway. And across the line. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. Got Brian take a third. Gary Weaver in the 2 with Kendra Knowles setting the pace at a 21.504. 7:45. 8:30. Yeah. We will be back at 7:15. 7:15 for round number 2. Again, drivers, 7:15, round number 2. All right, about 2-minute call before race 1. 2-minute call. I will need 17.5 four-wheel out there to Marshall. 2-minute call.
Fat Pat. Shane Baker.
All right, race number 1. I got Pat checked in. I got Shane. Most of my marshals are out there.
Jeffrey Moore.
Oh.
Sean Miltimore.
All right. It is going to be reversed grid as we got Pat on the 1. Let me see if that's right. Yep. Shane 2, Jeffrey 3, and Sean will take the back. Hey, Ryan, could you take the stand? All right. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Oh, it's Jeffrey. Turns it in too early. Shane again gets a rock star start. Tell you what, I don't know if there's a better starter than Shane. Sean moves up into the 2 spot. Oh, down the straightaway for your lead car, the bright green and pink. There's Sean in the 2 spot. The green, red, yellow. And there's Jeffrey. Nice lap out of Jeffrey. One of the faster laps of the race with a 15.5. Oh, what a save out of Sean down the straightaway. Caught that big old bump on the outside. Definitely want to stay in the middle of that straightaway if possible. You kind of fade to the outside. Try to use as much of that corner as you can. On the double, there you go. Shane down the straightaway. Jeffrey moves up into the 2 spot. Sean 3, Pat in the 4. So we are 2 minutes in, 3 left to go. Whoa, look out. And Shane, your current TQ at an 18.502. He's looking much better here in round two. That is not a good thing for the other competitors. Shane now a 19.506. Jeffrey into the two spot. He's got some clear track. He's got to take advantage. Sean into three. Fat Pat rounds out the field as he turns his best lap there with a 17.7. Whoa. These guys in the 21.5 class trying to hit that downhill double. I recommend you don't. Just going to upset the car more than you know. Yeah, that's it right there. A minute 30 left to go. Good lap out of Sean last time by 15.3. Fastest lap of the race going to Jeffrey with a 14.6. Sure, race leader comes down that straightaway. Ooh, across the line for Shane. 19.5 flat. Good run here for Shane. Oh, should have kept my mouth shut. Jeffrey 2, Sean 3, Fat Pat in the 4, 45 seconds to go. We got open two-wheel drive coming up next. Down in the center for your race leader. He is a lap up on fourth and third, but Jeffrey still on lead lap with 5 seconds to go. It's going to be close here for Jeffrey, and that's not going to help. He's going to send it into the final corner, but he comes up short. Jeffrey, you are done. Pat, you are done. There is Shane and Sean. Thank you to my marshals and my drivers. Here's Sean taking third, Jeffrey 2, and Shane takes a new TQ at a 19.505. So we have got race number 2.
Chad. Jared Stokes. Vincent Ringler.
Right. As long as you're not on your lid, you're making forward progress. All right, let's go ahead and shut them down. It is Stokes on the 1, Vinny 2, Chad 3. Yeah. All right. Drivers and hang on. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We are off and running. Was Chad taking the first round TQ 21.507. That is the target. It's a nice clean opening lap here for all 3 drivers. Whoa, beat it. So all 3 of them get tangled up. Chinzo takes over the race lead. Oh, Vinny tried for that triple on the very inside. He was asking a lot out of those tires. So that will give the lead back over to Jared Stokes. They are running how they started. There's Stokes across the line, 13.5. Vinny, 13.1. Chad, 13.4. Oh, Stokes goes down off the triple. It's going to put Chinzo back to the race lead. The 12.9, first 12-second lap we've seen today, or at least that I've seen. Cross the line for your race leader, the orange-blue Associated. Stokes has got to right the ship. They are not too far up the road. It's a big mistake out of the leader. And second almost goes down. Nice save. It's that triple not being friendly to these open 2-wheel drives. It's just about halfway through. Vinny back out front. Stokes to the 2. Chad 3. Oh, it's nice little back and forth there with Stokes and Chad keeping it clean. Oh, it's Vinny just trying to click off the laps. It's a good thing that escape road is there. There is Vinny across the line. He's got Stokes thrown down at 12.8 last time by. Makes a little bobble into the triple. Oh, and Chad and Chinzo goes down. Jared Stokes back to the race lead. But for how long is Stokes? Overjumps the triple, gives it right back over to Vinny. Oh! The minute 30 to go. These guys are falling to shambles. It is Chad, the one they didn't need out front. The minute 20 to go. These guys surprisingly on a new TQ run after all the mistakes. They had more mistakes in round 1. Oh, it's Chad and Stokes. Little bobbles off the triple. Chinzo right back into this thing. About 45 seconds to go. That was a good call out of Stokes, going double single. Oh, and gonna bite Chad. Falls back to the 3 spot with Stokes. He's got to keep it clean. 25 seconds to go. Stokes, nice lap there, 13-3. Five seconds. Stokes should make the line here for a victory lap, and he does. Chenzo will be the first to finish. 2 more to go out there down the straightaway. There's Chad, and there is your new TQ of Jared Stokes. 22-5-12. So I will need one volunteer marshal to help me out for this one. So we got these 17.5 two-wheel drives. I do.
Tony Ippolito, Sean King, David Stevenson, Tanner Dillon.
Thank you, Tristan. Let's go ahead and shut it down. No more laps, please. So we got David on the 1, Tanner 2, Sean 3, and Tony will take the vote. Could I either get Tristan or Vinny on that side? Yeah. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We are off and running. 17.5. It was Sean King setting the pace. They 25.04. Watch this. Oh, no. Oh, that was David going down, hands it over to Sean. Sean threw that front double down the straightaway. Here's David down the straightaway in the 2 spot. Tanner in the 3 down the straightaway. So we are 1 minute down, 4 left to go. There is your leader across the line, 13.9. David, 13.8, just a little bit quicker. Tanner going 14.4 as the leaders having their own troubles. As David takes over the top spot. And with a good-sized lead for David to silver, purple, orange. Sean 2, Tanner 3, Tony 4. There's just about the 3 minutes left to go, and it's a commanding lead out of the team associated at David. 13-6 last time by. Tanner up into the 2 spot with his best lap, 14 flat. Whoa. So we are just about halfway through. Good battle here for the 2 spot. Tanner, Sean coming to that center double. Oh, Sean sends the triple, gets into the loose stuff. Oh, nice little front flip for style. Just about 2 minutes left to go. David down that straightaway looking at a new TQ here, 21.504. The new fast lap as well, 13.3. Sean, 13.5, that's his best lap. Tanner in that 3 spot, starting to struggle now. There is Tony across the line. The minute 30 left to go. Got the final race of qualifying coming up next. The 17.5 four-wheel drive. Whoa. Doing donuts there. Those shocks look like they need a rebuild. If I was a betting man. That or some thicker oil. "45 seconds to go. David down that straightaway. Sean 2. Everybody's going to be about a lap apart. Oh, King down. Now everybody's going to be a lap apart. With 10 seconds to go, but King says, I don't think so. This will be the final lap. That is it. There's Tanner across the line. Tony, David, Sean. Thank you to my marshals and my drivers. We got Tanner taking third, Sean 2, and David taking the win at a 21.503.
Brian Langdon, Kendra Knowles, Bob Torvand, Gary Weaver, Tristan Humphrey.
And I will need one more marshal out there. Take you on the glass over here. All right, let's line them up. It is Gary Weaver on the 1. Straightaway is closed, drivers. Got Bob on the 2, Brian 3, Kendra 4, and Tristan will take the back. Alrighty then, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Whoa, Bob. It's a nice, clean opening lap here for the White Lightning. Oh, little bobble out of Bob, but Brian not taking advantage, gives him the boot, puts the shoulders up. Oh, Marshall down before the double. Oh, tough break there for Bob. He had a good start going. Got Kendra, your TQ holder, moving up into the 2 spot. And Tristan getting his first laps in tonight. Rounding out the top 3 with Brian 4, Bob in the 5. Oh, come on, Gary. It's already first minute in the books. There's your leader across the line. Kendra, nice lap there, 13.8. Got Brian moving up into the 3 spot. Tristan 4, Bob in the 5. As Brian throwing down the fastest lap of the race, 13.6. Brian's, whoa, nice save. This race leader going to be that green, yellow, white, giving Bob the boot. Kendra, not so lucky. It's a good battle here for the 3 spot as well. Brian and Tristan coming in hot. We are just about halfway. Still lots of time to go. But Gary Weaver across the line. He is nowhere near the TQ at a 25.03. Yeah. Oh, and Kendra out early. I don't know what happened on it. Looks like all the wheels are attached. That's usually a good sign. That will give the lead back over to the White Lightning of Gary Weaver. Coming through that front double down the straightaway. Brian Langdon in the 2 and Tristan Humphrey rounding out the top 3. Coming up onto the final minute. There's Gary, a 25.01. Brian, a 25.05. And Tristan looking at an 18.501. Less than 1 to go. Race number 1, you guys will be up at 8 o'clock. Race number 1 at 8 o'clock. For your information. Was that it? Well, good lap out of Gary. 13.6. Believe. Oh, no. Brian still has a faster lap. 15 seconds to go. There it is. Everybody keep it going. Oh, Gary. There is Brian Langdon. Tristan. There is Bob, and the White Lightning of Gary Weaver takes the win in Q2, but Kendra hangs on to the TQ at a 21.504. So once again, we will be back at 8 o'clock. Same order as qualifying, 21.5 up first, 17.5 four-wheel, Will Marshall at 8 o'clock, drivers. All right, let's go ahead and get some main event started. You guys know the order. It's 21-5 up first, 17-5 four-wheel out to Marshall.
Sean Miltimore. Fat Pat.
All right, thank you, Gary. Thank you to all of my marshals. Go ahead and get these guys checked in, give them a lap, and we will shut them down.
Jeffrey Moore.
All right, lineup will be Shane on the 1, Jeffrey 2, Sean 3, and Fat Pat on the 4. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We are off and running, 21-5. A main is a little bobble there in the midfield. Again, Shane gets off to a cracking start. Jeffrey's got to work his way again from a rough start. Oh, is making short work. Gets the nice pass on Sean. Yeah, I can see from here it's got that nice shine finish. There is your leader across the line, 14-9 for his quick lap so far. Jeffrey making gains, 14-9 is Shane down in a triple. There's Sean in the 3 spot, a little bobble, had a good lap. Oh, and Jeffrey doing the same thing. Nice use of the cane out of Gary Weaver. It's just a stick. Yeah, that's right. Oh, watch straight away, watch straight away. That's one way to do it. That is clear. Nice smooth laps out of your race leader. You love to see it out of Shane. There he is across the line. 14 flat that time by. Quickest lap of the race. There's Jeffrey, the 14.7. And Sean coming down straightaway in the 3 spot. Fat Pat rounding out the field, coming up on to the halfway point. Ooh. Just about 2 minutes left to go. Everybody pretty spread out. There's Shane. Day 25-13. Jeffrey in the 2 spot, 19.505. There is Sean in the 3 spot, 17.511. It's a big tumble out of your race leader. Jeffrey going to be chomping at the bit, trying to get to that back wing. Minute 30 to go. It's only about a 2-second gap between first and second. Shane goes 14.9. Jeffrey 15 flat, not much separating them there. Oh, look out. Oh, Marshall. "45 seconds." As Shane trying to wrap up a dominant performance tonight. The new fast lap as well, 13.8. Let him know, Shane. About 15 seconds to go. Got race 2 coming up next, the open 2-wheel drives. Shane out for one more. Jeffrey gets caught up on the pipe, and that's going to cost him. Oh, Jeffrey, Sean, Fat Pat, one more to finish, and it's your race winner, Shane Baker, across the line. Oh, you got it. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers.
Chad. Jared Stokes. Vincent Ringler.
All right. Give these guys one more lap and we will shut them down. It's going to be your TQ, Jared Stokes, showing the raw speed tonight. I got you. Going to start on the 1, Vinny Ringler on the 2, and Chad will take the 3. I know he's lined up for it, isn't he? Hey, in F1, that'd be a 5-second penalty. That'd cost you a podium. Yeah, I know. All right, drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. They all hit the triple on the opening lap. Nice pass out of Chad into the 2 spot. It was about the halfway point. We've seen these guys kept it nice and clean. And after that halfway point, it just kicked off. It is Stokes coming across the lineup on 2 wheels. Chad right there in the 2 spot looking to make the move. He was your round 1 TQ. Stokes just had to pull out the lead in Q2. Nice clean over the triple there for both drivers. Oh, and a big traction roll out of Chad. Watch the sweeper, watch the sweeper. Good job, Chinzo. So there is Stokes across the line, 13 flat. Chad in the 2. There is Vinny going down through the sweeper. So everybody off in their own little race right now. It's 2 minutes down, 3 to go. It's a new fast lap out of your race leader, 12-7. That's one of the faster laps we've seen all day. It's the current pace out front for Stokes, a 23.506. Chad in the 2 spot, 22.504. And Vinny on a 21.5 flat. So we are just now halfway through. Oh, watch the nitro finger. Stokes coming off a podium drive at the old St. Patrick's Day up at, I forget what that track's called, up in Colorado Springs. It's got 2 minutes left to go. Vinny up into the 2 spot now. Jared Stokes just clicking off the laps. His car's looking hooked up on those raw speed tires. He's making me want to try out a pair. One minute left to go. It's Very uneventful race for this class. So we got race 3 coming up next, 17.5 two-wheel drive. 15 seconds to go. Stokes will go out for one more. Vinny, on the other hand, will not. There. Whoa, whoa. Watch sweeper. And that's the race. Thank you to my marshals and my drivers. Got Chad take a third. Vinny in the 2 with Jared Stokes throwing it down on him. 23-5-11. So race number 3, 17.5 two-wheel drive. So I'm expecting a good battle from Sean and David in this one. Could throw Tanner in that group. Come on, Tanner. Take the lead out.
David Stevenson. Sean King. Tanner Dillon. Tony Eppolito.
All right, let's go ahead and line them up. We got David, your TQ, Sean 2, Tanner 3, and Tony Eppolito on the 4. Mr. Illicit himself, the Admiral. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. It is a nice, clean start. You love to see it. David down that straightaway leading Sean King. 13-3, Sean 13-8. Little rough lap there for Tanner. He made a bobble in the midfield. Just about first minute down, little big bobble out of David. Sean tightens the gap. Tanner right there as well. Sean putting the shoulders up. Oh, look out. Ooh. Oh, David goes down. Here comes Sean. Gives the lead over to the TLR. Counting down to 3 minutes left to go. Lots of time for these guys. Tanner still not out of this one yet. So there's Sean across the line. His fast lap, 13.7. Both 14.1 for both David and Tanner. Got Tony throwing down his best lap, 16.7. Oh, David gets the move on the inside. Nice pass. We have just about hit the halfway point. Thank you, Tony. Oh, it was a big mistake. Watch the sweeper. Watch the sweeper. He's dead center. That is clear. So that will give the lead back over to Sean King with a good buffer. Sean across the line, 13.8. These guys got to work together. They need to battle for the lead, not for second. Thank you, Sean. Counting down to 1 minute left to go. Sean's just got to click off the laps here. Down the straightaway for your leader. It's a good place to be in with 1 minute left to go. Out front with a good sized lead. That's where I like to be. Rarely happens, but you know what? "45 seconds to go." There's your leader screaming down that straightaway. 21.5 flat. Good lap out of David, 13.1. It's a nice line out of Sean through that infield. That's the way to do it. Nice, smooth, consistent line. Oh, Sean gonna make the line, but David's gonna come up short. David was putting in some hot laps. At the fastest lap of the race with the 13.1. There is Tanner, you're done. Couple more to finish. And that is the race. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Got Tanner third, David 2, and Sean takes the win at a 22.517. So we have got the final race of the night. 17.5 four-wheel drive.
Brian Langdon,
Thank you to
Bob
Shane.
Gary Weaver, Tristan Humphrey. Kendra Knowles.
Uh-oh. Would you shut it off? All right, looks like he's figured it out. Got Kendra, Gary, you guys know what you're doing. Oh, all right, all right. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We are off and running 4-wheel drives and 1 2-wheel. There is Kendra across the line, Gary in the 2 spot, Brian 3. So nothing has changed in the order. Everybody where they started. Kendra 14-3. Gary throws down a 13-7. There's Brian in the 3 spot. He needs a better lap than that. That ain't going to help, Brian. 1 minute down. Still lots of time to go out there. Keep it calm. Keep it smooth. Is Kendra starting to pull away now down the straightaway. There's Gary in the 2 spot. Brian looks like he's going to move up into the 2 spot. Gary having some troubles. Got Bob running in the 4. Tristan 5. Challenging down to the halfway point. So we are now halfway. 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Ooh. There's Kendra across the line. Current pace, 8:21.509. Brian trying to close the gap at 8:25.02. Got Gary Weaver rounding out the top 3 with 8:25.11. Another good. Oh, never mind. A minute 30 to go. Just be mindful of your leaders. This is a bobble out of Kendra. Here's Brian clearing the way for Kendra. So they get all sorts of tangled up. As Brian was tracking down Kendra. Still has time. Just over a minute to go. Got 45 seconds to go. Got 30 seconds. Kendra across the line. Here is Brian. Kendra should make the line for one more. Brian, it's got to be a good one. Oh, it wasn't good enough. Brian, you are done by a 1/10 of a second. Missed the line. One more to finish, and that is Kendra Knowles down the straightaway, taking a win. Everybody is done. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. We got Gary taking third, Brian 2 with Kendra Knowles taking the win, 21-5-11. So that will conclude our Wednesday evening program. As you guys are getting packed up and ready to get out of here, please make sure that all trash makes it to the trash cans and to flip your chairs back up onto the bench. It'd be greatly appreciated.